Yo guys, back with another video. And this video is different from other whatever. It probably would be a dark one if I head down that road or not. Well, basically, what I'm doing is what if Naruto was experimented on? Here's a little background about it. So Naruto would be kidnapped by birth, right? So by basically Orochimaru. He was in that village the day the Nine Tails attack happened. So when Kuchina and Minato died, Naruto got the full Nine Tails inside them, the full one. And so Orochimaru took him. And I'm about to get off track. I'm about to get off track right here. This one and the last two ones that I filmed, like basically recorded. I'm gonna do one until they finish. Like probably to Barto, like the beginning of Barto, or like in the Shippuden. It will be having different concept or that. And I might make another one with Naruto. It was part Nine Tails. So that one will be basically 50% Nine Tails, 25% Uzumaki, 25% Nazukage. So if y'all want that, or comment down below if y'all want me to finish this one and finish my last two ones I record. And thank y'all for the support, because this is the last film. The last two ones, I got more subscribers. Thank y'all for that. And so, let me get into it. Like I said, Naruto got kidnapped and he got the full Nine Tails in him. And so basically, Naruto got kidnapped by Orochimaru, and Orochimaru went to his secret hideout in the Hidden Leaf Village. Dado knew about it, and when Orochimaru came and he told Danzo, "Look what he got here." And guess what? Nine Tails inside of him. And Danzo was like, "What? For real?" He just started smiling. Now don't have to capture him and torture him. And so they went in the back room. They experimented on him, put Hashirama tails and Madara shells in him. And basically, Naruto, he was basically in his conscience. And when he basically woke up in his conscience, he saw a big cage. And Nine Tails just smiling at him. Naruto was crying because he's still a kid, baby, matter of fact. And the Nine Tails started speaking to him, but Naruto didn't know what he was saying. 3 days have been passed. They did experiments and put more Hashirama cells and Madara cells in him. He even pumped I don't know if it got cells, but pump that inside of him. And so then they saw this experiment Orochimaru could do to tie Naruto and the Nine Tails together. Basically, Naruto would be part Nine Tails. And so they did that experiment, and we got Nine-Tails Naruto. Naruto got his eyes ripped out when he was a baby. And when he woke up, when he got his eyes ripped out, like they just took his eyes out, and he just started crying. But it was no way to him to cry. He was just doing the noise, like when you cry. Like you couldn't see the tears that rolling out of his eyes. They put new eyes in him. A Sharingan, Byakugan. Or should I do Sharingan? And I'm doing Byakugan, Sharingan. And so he got the eyes put back in him, and he fell straight back to sleep. And Naruto have Sage Mode at this point, cause his homie and Barto, Orochimaru's son, I forgot his name, got he basically got an experiment on. Naruto could do word jutsu, all of that. And so after a week went past, they kept doing experiments on him. And Naruto feel his strength when he was a baby. Could, without even answer, could punch through a wall. And Naruto could even fly. He had super speed. His hair was blonde, black, and red. But mix that together, you'll get that color, and that's what his hair is. And Naruto, when they was finally done with the experiments, the Hokage searched Danzo's place to see if he was there. And so they found him in the room with Danzo and wait. They found him in the room with Orochimaru. Danzo was nowhere to be found. Then when Danzo did came, he was like, Orochimaru? Why is you what? And he looked at Orochimaru and smiled. And Orochimaru just vanished. They took Naruto, and basically they told Danzo to raise him. Cause if y'all really think about it, who did actually raise Naruto? Cause if the Hokage did, Naruto would never been doing pranks, and he would have more things. So was he just left alone? So I'm basically letting Danzo raise him. And so when Naruto became 3, he had to go through harsh training. But the Byakugan and Sharingan didn't come to when he was 5, so you gotta wait 2 years before that. So Naruto had to become hard training. He had to do push-ups. Even though he was physically strong, his body didn't look strong. So his body had to look how strong he was. So if his body didn't, if his body didn't, people would just been trying to kill Naruto when they don't even know his strength. So wait. And so Naruto, he had to do harsh training. Basic Rock Lee training when Rock Lee was in the Chunin gym. He had to wear them weights every single day. have to run in them. Then every time, sorry. And so Naruto, every time he could run in weights, they'll just get tripled. And so, by the time he was 5, his Sharingan kicked in. He didn't learn no jutsus the past 2 years, and he runs so fast. Like Rock Lee, when he dropped his weight, compared nothing to Naruto when he runs. It's basically like Flash, 20 times faster than Flash. So basically, he's super fast at the age of 5, strong enough to knock out the nine-tailed fox Kurama, and then he had when he turned 5, the nine-tailed air started to come to him. Then he started to tell so not but when he was 5.5, he started sprawling tails and having nine-tailed ear. His teeth became sharper, and his whiskers became like when he was in the nine-tailed cloak form. Wait, his teeth. Y'all know what I'm saying. And so he basically was part Nine Tails, and he had the Nine Tails chakra reserves too, compared with his own. Then he had the Nine Tails experiment, chakra control, and Naruto. He basically, by the time he was 5, could take down the whole he could take out Orochimaru just by a kick of his leg. And Naruto, he had to go to the academy to be tuning on that get Johnny. Then Naruto had a faint memory of him being experimented on. And he remembered Danzo being there and some other person. Then Naruto got angry and ran straight to Danzo and basically killed him. And he was the reason why, in the set, he was like, he's the reason why I'm like this. And, well, basically, the Hokage, he was like, Naruto, why? And Naruto said, because he experimented on me. And the Hokage was like, what? He couldn't. Because when he walked in, Danzo just was right behind us. Then tell me how I remember about him when I was young. And at this point, Naruto power level is basically Johnny, almost slimy power level, so OP. And so Naruto had a sword that he kept on him all times because Danzo said to, and he had his Ambu suit on when you killed Danzo. but he didn't really kill Danzo. He he basically cut Danzo's arm off, cut both his arm off, and kept stabbing him, and took Danzo to the hospital. But to Naruto, surprise, Danzo was there the next day, and then third Hokage said, "Wait, what is wrong with your eyes?" And Naruto said, "How do what?" That basically what he was saying. He like, what about my eyes? And Naruto blinked 2 times, and basically he looked in the mirror, and he he, he saw that he had a red eye and grayish eye. And Naruto he he saw through walls, and he he saw people move slow for some reason. And so Saratobi told him this to leave the village. Nobody even wants you here. You look like the Nine Tails. You got. I bet you took them from Uchiha and a uh Hyuga. And Naruto said, "Shut up," and basically grabbed his sword and ran straight to Toby, about to cut his head off. Then 3 honorable members cut him off. Then Naruto just with a swap of his sword just killed them all. Just ran to Silent Toby, and Silent Toby said, "You will never kill me." And Naruto smiled and said, "How much you want to bet?" And straight up cut his head off and left the village. And Naruto became a rogue shinobi after that. Well, he was never a ninja. So basically, um, Naruto, before he left though, it was these kids bullying this Hyuga girl, and Naruto went to go stop it by basically kicking them hard and making them fly, damaged them very bad. And basically after he did that, he ran off. The girl said, "Thank you," but he was already gone. And so Naruto ran into a cave, and the Uchiha thing never happened, cause like I said, Dazo don't need him no more. Chizuru never died, and basically Naruto made Itachi avoid killing the whole clan, and Dazo not chasing I just said this name. She didn't die, so that's a win for the Uchihas. That's a big win for the Uchihas. Then it in the Leaf Village, the news started to spread that the Dark Hokage died by the Nine-Tailed Fox Brat. Then Naruto his tail stopped growing at 9. Then they vanished. Soon as he got in the cave, they just vanished. But his ears and whiskers and teeth stayed the same. And so Naruto ran into the cave with the Katsuki was in there. And so basically they sensed the Nine Tails, and they sensed how strong Naruto was. He could probably take out almost all of them except Obito and Pain. The Pains, as you say, it's and White Jackson and Black Jackson, but the rest he could take out. And Obito said, "Hey kid, why are you here?" And Naruto said basically, cause the Hokage from the Leaf Village told me nobody liked me and I just should leave. I killed them and I left. And basically the Itachi was just very intrigued to this kid and said, "Kid, we will make a village where bad people and anybody could come, and you could be the leader of it, so you will never have to feel that pain again." And so Naruto, he started training with the people he met in the village. Years went by. They got a new Hokage in the Leaf Village. It's Jiraiya. Because Lady Tsunade at that time didn't want to be it. And Jiraiya was forced to be it. And he was just sad how his godson did that to Lord Third. And Orochimaru, at the time when Naruto turned 7, came to the Katsuki. And no, I'm not making Naruto go back to the Leaf Village. I think I might. It's a big if. I might, but at the same time I might not. And so Naruto trained for them, with them for years. Naruto had to do training he did in the Ambu, when he was in the Ambu. And Naruto, he basically had hate for the Leaf Village, and his hate turned his eyes into a Tessengan in a Mangekyou Sharingan. And Obito's like, yes, my plan is all coming together. And so Naruto, he basically had to carry out missions to kill people. And his blood vessel did so dangerous that when he releases his blood, people just on the verge of dying because they can't stand it. That's how bad his blood flood is. And so he basically rode the rank of um of uh us Koski members, and he was second in command now. He even more powerful than white and black Zetsu. More powerful than the Pains, even though the Pains got Renegons. And Naruto basically so fast he almost could beat Obito. But Naruto is just a little bit more quicker. I'm talking about a tad bit more quicker. And so Naruto, he basically kept training. He got so much jutsu. He got over 100 jutsus in his inventory. He could do every single jutsu. Even he got Yang release and Yang release. And one mission when he turned 8 to evade the Lee village and conquer it. And Naruto was like, I will. And then he just activated his Sage mode. They're like, what is that? And Naruto said, Sage mode. I was working on this secretly. It took a very long time. It took almost 2 years to master. Now I'm even faster than you, Obito. 10 times faster than you, matter of fact. And so Naruto just basically seemed to teleport to the Lee village. Hop over the gate to Lee village and basically went to go kill the Hokage. And so Jiraiya basically when he saw Naruto and his evil look and saw how Naruto just came here out of nowhere and just teleported to him. He like, I'm out. And he just basically disappeared himself. But behind Naruto sends him behind him and just hit him so hard. He just flew out. And Naruto, he do got the curse mark of he do got the curse mark of what's his name? Orochimaru. And so Orochimaru just popped out of nowhere, and when Jiraiya saw Orochimaru, and he was like, Orochimaru? What? How are you here? Why did you come out? How did you come out of Naruto? And basically, Naruto smiled and kicked Jiraiya out of the Hokage building. And Naruto jumped down crushing Jiraiya ribs, and Naruto threw Jiraiya straight at a wall he saw, cracking the wall, and Naruto basically smiled and said, "If you don't want to die, get out now." And so Jiraiya just he basically could move, but cause one of his legs is broken and both his arms is broken. And Naruto said, "Because I broke your arms and bones, I'm just gonna kill you right here, right now." Did Jiraiya say, "Wait, I can teach you new things." Like the winning guy, the the I just had that in my head. The running Rasengan. And he just made a Rasengan. Naruto copy all the steps and made it. Now what he could do for me? I already learned that. Now what? He just summoned a toad. And Naruto basically, because the toad was trying to kill him, basically killed the toad. Well, it was not one of it was Gamabuto. It was the other two Sage. It wasn't the two Sage. It was in the two tiny frogs. It wasn't the other Sage. The probably Sage either. It was a different Sage. Well, I meant frog. And so Naruto said to everybody that's in the town, everybody in this town, I'm now the Hokage. And everybody said, "Where did Jiraiya go?" And Naruto said, let's say he's not here no more. Everybody was just like, "You killed him." Naruto started laughing like, "Ha ha ha. I did not kill him. But I was about to, but I didn't. He's somewhere in a different place right now." And Naruto said, "Now you have to obey every single rule, or this village will be dead. I will kill every single person in here. I will kill even baby, everybody." And Naruto, he basically let people do anything they wanted, because he didn't really not care. Plus, he wasn't in the village most of the time. But he did want to take place in the Shunism. And so he told one of the top-ranking Jonis. Jiraiya came back too. When this happened, Jiraiya came back. He was fully healed, but he didn't want not fight Naruto no more. Told one of the high-ranking Jonis, was he told Kakashi to fight him. Kakashi said, "Okay, sir." And Naruto just basically knock out Kakashi, and he was like what? He that fast? And Naruto said, Naruto is a captain of Team 7, which is which is Sakura, which Naruto was about to kill, but Sasuke stopped him. And Naruto apparently likes Sasuke because, well, not like him, but like him as a friend. Like, if he was his brother or something. Then the second person on the team was Kakashi. I know, like, y'all like, oh, he not he already a Johnny. Well, I know, but now Naruto basically puts every team the same except Team 7. You already know Team 7 but Kakashi make it to the second round even though he got beat by Naruto. And Naruto made everybody in Team 7 going to so much pain training. They was on the brink of death every time. And he stopped them every time they was on the brink of death. Naruto, they is now fast, but not faster than Naruto when he was when he didn't have stage mode on. But half as fast as Naruto. Kakashi was faster as Naruto when he didn't have stage mode on. And so Naruto, he could have Kenshin 2 mode on too. And I'm making Naruto be kind of good now. And he liked this girl named Hinata, cause that's the one he saved before he left the village. And Hinata did like the Naruto, but the leader of the Hyugas forbid Naruto to they I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. Hinata. Naruto said okay, why can't get date her? And he told her Neji go date her, and he was looking for Neji, and Naruto, he was about to kill Neji, but Neji's father stepped in and said, "Don't take my son's life." And Naruto said, Why is your son dating my true love?" Well, basically, he said, "Why your son going to marry Hinata? That is not right. I should marry her." And so Naruto, he went to go back to the leader of the Hyugas and told him, "Well, I took care of that problem. Now I can date her." And basically, the leader of the Hyuga said, "What did you do to Neji? What did you do to Cyber friendly?" And Naruto said, "I didn't do nothing, but I forbid Neji to date Hinata." And he said, "You can't do that." And Naruto smiled to the leader the leader of the wait, what I was saying? Naruto basically smiled to the leader of the Hyugas and said, you really pushing me, ain't you? I guess you want to die." Hinata said, "No, don't do that." and she will damn. She was blushing while she was saying that. And Naruto said, "Thank you." And Naruto basically had, the leader of the Hyugas basically had a disgusting with Hinata. Just said, why would you do that? Do you even like him? And she basically said yes. And the reason I'm stripping them together because every time Naruto is around her, he basically feel joy, happiness. He haven't felt in a long time. And so the Naruto, he basically just let Naruto do this because this was the village to get for telling him aside this kid and why he got unlimited chakra. I'm talking about he really do got unlimited chakra. He could go with 13. He could go out 13 years training, using jutsu, all of that. Never run out, and that's how much chakra he got. And so Naruto became good. He killed Orochimaru, and because Orochimaru was one of the people that did experiment on him. Danzo, he killed Danzo, and basically the Hyugas and the Chia didn't live in that compound no more. They could live anywhere they wanted. And Naruto is basically was one of the most powerfulest and most goodest Hokages the Leaf ever saw. And so, okay, I might go this for hours. It's like 42 minutes. Should I separate? No. And so, Naruto, he basically was the greatest Hokage. Everybody loved him, but what he did to Jiraiya was unacceptable. And Naruto basically had a barrier around the Killing Leaf, so the Akatsuki didn't come. And so let me get back to the gems. And so the gems was more difficult and harder because Naruto want all the kids to be smart and strong. So if they want to be Hokage when they grow up, they could possibly be Hokage. Naruto is the sixth Hokage. And basically the other villagers don't want to mess with Naruto because they did assassinated one of the Raikages. And so Naruto basically almost declared war on the Sun Village, but Naruto had a grin on his face and this is bloodless, so they didn't have a war. And so Naruto, excuse me. So Naruto, he basically made the academy harder, but anybody could get in. Even Rock Lee was an exception. Rock Lee didn't have to. Rock Lee endured the most pain because Naruto felt Rock Lee could, could surpass him in, in strength and taijutsu and speed. And so basically, Rock Lee was trained by Naruto. That's why he one of the fastest people in this series. And Naruto, he could beat Obito, but and so the match went the same as always. Kakashi didn't have to fight um had to fight Kiba, and Kiba had Naruto to help him, but Naruto only could use 1% of his power in a fight. And so Kakashi was just basically getting bodied by Naruto though. And Kiba. And so Kakashi said, okay, I'm done playing these games. And released his Sharingan. And he was bodying Kiba and Naruto, using all type of jutsus he learned. Then Kakashi won the fight because Naruto had to back off because 1% wasn't enough for Kakashi. And so Kakashi, he had to fight Neji in the next one. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off at. Bye, and basically enjoy it. Just enjoy it. And peace.